This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Guys, 2020 is almost over. Have you organized your life yet? Start with getting rid of that small suitcase you keep in your back pocket and upgrade to the Ridge Wallet. The Ridge Wallet is different. It's sleek, industrial, and fits into your front pocket. It's going to change your pocket game. Ridge Wallets hold up to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. You can choose from over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It is the best wallet you can buy, and you don't have to just take my word for it because there are over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once you try it, you will never go back to your old wallet. And guys, there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, get a full refund. When you decide to keep it, there is a lifetime warranty. Click the link in the description. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael. Use the promo code Chael. Guys, I almost forgot this. Let's back up. So Mike Tyson was talking about his drug use prior to the fight. Very relevant topic. This is not me outing a guy or speaking outside of school. This is a guy whose new gimmick is, I'm the guy that likes to get high. I don't understand it or why he's doing it, but it's above board. A month ago, hold that thought. A month ago, I remember right where I was. I was in quarantine, set up a little camera on myself. I was in a hotel at Bellator. It's in the Mohegan Sun, and I remember specifically where I was, and I made a piece, Mike Tyson on performance enhancer. Now, I was complimenting him there. Performance enhancing, like it or not, are positive terms. And I realize that athletes have come along and given them a bad rap by cheating, which is a very terrible word, but I said he used performance enhancers. This is a guy who is telling you he used cocaine and is openly smoking dope for anybody that will watch. I lifted him up. I said he did positive performance enhancing. He helped himself along the way. His team was pissed. And I heard about it. I heard about it from Cejudo, who was calling me on behalf of the team. And I kind of blew it off because Henry and I, if you guys ever steal my phone, okay, first thing you need to do is go into my text message and read back and forth what Cejudo and I say to one another. You will have a great time. They're very funny, but I didn't think a lot of it when Henry said it. Because Henry's always giving me a hard time about something, or I'm giving him a hard time about something. Then I hear from Uriah Faber. Now, that's a different deal. Faber is one of these guys who will vet anything and everything. If I hear something from Faber, I don't have to then go look into it. That's the way it is. If Faber came to me with a business idea or a stock tip, I don't have to go look into it. If I heard it from him, he's already looked into it. One of those guys. So when Faber comes to me and goes, hey, man, guys are reaching out to me. They want to know if they can come on your show. Set the record straight about what you said about Tyson and performance enhancers. So, well, yeah, of course. You're right. You're catching me off guard. Who wants to come on? I mean, this was a month ago. Who wants to come on? He goes, it's Tyson's team. They're not happy about it. They heard what you said, and they want to say their piece back. Well, first off, the answer is yes. Of course. If I said something about a guy, I'm sitting over by myself and he wants to respond, whether I like it or not, yes, fair game. I would definitely give him the time. He could come in and be nice to me, argue with me, or stick it to me. I would give him that time. I said, Uriah, a couple of things here. First off, that was a month ago and nobody else said it. I was alone. Point being, even though a 500,000 people viewed my clip, it was still a month ago. Mike got away with this one. I'm the only one. I would encourage you to encourage the team to let it go, because my answer is going to be yes, and another 500,000 people are going to watch it again, and it seems as though you might want to just let that one ride. If I come out and do it, I mean, Coach Greg is going to make a video on Dolce will come make a video on. I mean, just by example, there's guys that make videos on guys that have the same eyes that I do and go, here's what this guy's using. Now, hold the thought, because this was Thursday, okay? I'm taking you guys back. This was Thursday when Uriah says this to me. And I said, yeah, but I told him, hey, like what I said, don't like what I said. It's gone. I'm not, if this really is something that they don't like out there, I think the best strategy might be not to rehash it. You consider that, I'll get them studio time. And Faber came back to me and goes, we're good. They don't want to do it. How's everything else? We changed the topic and it was a dead issue, but this was Thursday. Relevance being on Friday is the weigh-in. Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Mike looked like a bowl of mashed potatoes, and so did Roy. He was not on PEDs. So I call up my producer, Ryan. I go, hey, man, are you watching the weigh-ins? He goes, yeah, I just watched it. And I go, did you see what I saw? And he goes, yeah, I've been expecting this phone call. Well, hold the thought. When we did the piece on Tyson on PEDs, his team had released a photo where he's headed out of his mind. That's not the guy that weighed in. So with my producer, we go juxtapose them and put them side by side and do the breakdown. There's still photo that his team, who's mad at me, that his team put out. They put Mike's head on a juiced out body, which is what I spoke to. It's what I spoke to. So do I owe his team a correction? It would sound like I do. The mashed potatoes that got in the ring against Roy Jones was not on performance-enhancing drugs. The Mike Tyson that I spoke to that his own team photoshopped and released to the world was 100%. That just wasn't Mike's body. So what do? Do I say I'm sorry? Do I say you're right? Or do I just tell you the story as it happened? I spoke to a picture that his team, who is now mad, guy was juiced out of his mind. You could see it from the delts to the pectorals to the nipple to the lower ab, which are always going to be your biggest signs of drug use. They put his head on a roided out body. Then a bag of mashed potatoes comes and gets on the scale. So was Mike on the... No, I guess not. He says he's on cocaine and he says that he's on marijuana. So I'm not really sure what we're arguing about. I'm arguing for you that he used scientific performance enhancing, which are positive terms. He's telling you he's a cracked out pothead. Maybe we're both right. Or maybe I'm wrong and I'm just not man enough to admit it. I don't know. That is the story in its entirety. You have all of the pieces. You decide.
Uncle Jill. There's no bad guy like Uncle Jill. Never lost, not even